Have you ever wondered what happens when you finally decide enough is enough? When you draw the line, walk away, and never look back? It's not just about leaving someone or something behind. It's about unleashing a tidal wave of emotions, realizations, and consequences that ripple through the life of the person you left behind. And today, we're going to uncover the raw, unfiltered truth of what walking away does, not just to them, but to you as well. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll see why walking away isn't just a choice, it's a revolution. This isn't a video about giving you vague advice or fluffy self-help platitudes. No, this is for the men out there who have been pushed, pulled, disrespected, and unappreciated. This is for the man who knows deep down he's given too many chances, wasted too much time, and now has to make a decision that shakes his very foundation. Walking away without looking back is a statement of self-respect, power, and freedom. It's not easy, and it's not for the faint-hearted, but it's the most transformative act you'll ever make. Before we dive in, type a "let's go" in the comments below if you're ready to stay until the end and take this journey with me. And don't forget, subscribe to this channel, not just to support us, but to make sure this life-changing content reaches more men who need it. Now let's get started. Number 1. The power of walking away. Walking away is the most radical act of self-respect you will ever take. It's not just an action, it's a declaration. It tells the world, and most importantly yourself, that you refuse to live on anyone else's terms but your own. Every step you take away from disrespect, every inch of distance you put between yourself and the chaos, is a step toward reclaiming your life. Most men crumble under the weight of disrespect, bending over backwards to fix what cannot be fixed, hoping for scraps of appreciation. But not you. You're different. You've felt the sting of being taken for granted, of giving everything only to be met with indifference or worse. And now, you're done. You're not pleading. You're not negotiating. You're walking. And when you do it unapologetically, the world takes notice. Imagine the look on their face when they realize you're not coming back. That sinking feeling they can't shake as they start to understand what they've lost. That's the power of walking away. It's not just about leaving. It's about leaving them with the consequences of their actions. It's about showing, not telling, what self-respect looks like. And here's the truth. Walking away isn't just an act of defiance, it's an act of courage. It's standing up and saying, "I deserve better, and I won't settle for less." It's not easy, it's not comfortable, but it's necessary. Because every second you stay in a toxic situation is a second you're betraying yourself. And if you're not loyal to yourself, how can you expect anyone else to be? Walking away isn't weakness. It's strength, the kind of strength that most men will never muster. They'll stay, hoping things will change, hoping they can fix what's broken. But you know better. You know that staying only prolongs the pain, that holding on to what's killing you is no different than slow suicide. Walking away is the antidote. It's the cure. It's the ultimate act of self-preservation. But it's more than that. Walking away is transformative. It's a rebirth. When you walk away, you're shedding the dead weight of a relationship, a job, a situation that no longer serves you. You're making room for something better, something that aligns with your values, your worth, your vision for your life. And isn't that what you deserve? To live a life that reflects who you truly are, not who someone else wants you to be. Number 2. Why people fear being walked away from. The moment you walk away, you become unforgettable, not because you tried to be, but because your absence speaks louder than your presence ever could. The person you left behind isn't just losing you, they're losing the version of themselves that existed because of you. And that loss terrifies them. You see, People fear being walked away from because it forces them to confront the truth about themselves. As long as you were there, they could ignore their flaws, their failures, their toxic behavior. They could blame you for their problems, use you as their emotional punching bag, and expect you to keep coming back for more. But when you walk away, you take that crutch away. You force them to stand on their own, and most people aren't ready for that. Imagine the panic that sets in when they realize you're no longer there to absorb their chaos. The anger when they can't manipulate you anymore. The regret when they see how much easier their life was because of you. It's a whirlwind of emotions, and they don't know how to handle it. But that's not your problem. You've walked away, and their emotions are now theirs to deal with. Walking away is like holding up a mirror. It forces the person you've left behind to see themselves for who they really are, not who they pretend to be. It strips away the excuses, the lies, the justifications. It leaves them with nothing but the truth, and the truth hurts. But it's also necessary, because without pain there's no growth. Without loss there's no appreciation. The fear of being walked away from is rooted in one thing: insecurity. The person you left behind is terrified that your absence will reveal their inadequacies, and it will. They'll replay every conversation, every argument, every moment, trying to figure out where they went wrong. They'll analyze your silence, your absence, searching for clues, and in the process, they'll come face to face with the reality they've been avoiding. They lost you because they didn't value you. But here's where it gets interesting. That fear doesn't just haunt them, it changes them. It forces them to question their choices, their behavior, their priorities. It makes them wonder what they could have done differently. And whether they ever find the answers or not, one thing is certain: they'll never forget the impact of your absence. You didn't just walk away, you left a void that no one else can fill, because you're not replaceable. No one else can bring what you brought, offer what you offered, or be who you were. And they know it. That's why they fear your absence. That's why they'll regret losing you. But regret is not your concern. Your concern is you, your peace, your growth, your happiness. Walking away isn't about punishing them. It's about freeing yourself. It's about breaking the chains of a situation that held you back and stepping into the life you deserve. And if that scares them, so be it. Fear is a powerful teacher. Let them learn. Because while they're stuck in the past, you'll be moving forward. While they're drowning in regret, you'll be building a future. And while they're wondering what could have been, you'll be living what will be. Walking away isn't just a choice, it's a transformation. It's the ultimate act of self-love, and it's the most powerful thing you'll ever do. Number 3, unpredictability. Unpredictability is a force of nature. When you walk away without a word, without a warning, you shake their world in ways they never anticipated. People rely on patterns. They thrive on the illusion of control. They believe they can predict your actions, anticipate your responses. But when you suddenly disappear, you destroy their blueprint. You create chaos in a life they thought they had mastered. Imagine the moment they realize you're gone. There was no argument, no goodbye, no explanation, just silence. It hits them like a storm they didn't see coming. They're left scrambling, trying to understand what just happened. This unpredictability isn't just disruptive, it's devastating. It forces them to confront a reality they weren't prepared for. You are no longer there to make their life easier, smoother, or more convenient. Unpredictability is your greatest weapon. It keeps them on edge, second-guessing everything they thought they knew about you. They'll replay every interaction, searching for clues. They'll obsess over every detail, wondering what they missed. And that's where the power lies. By being unpredictable, you seize control of the narrative. You force them to face the one thing they fear most: uncertainty. Most men don't understand the value of unpredictability. They stay predictable, consistent, reliable, thinking it's a strength. But what they fail to see is that predictability breeds complacency. It makes you easy to take for granted, easy to manipulate, easy to replace. When you're predictable, you give away your power. But when you're unpredictable, you become unforgettable. Walking away unpredictably isn't about being cruel. It's about being strategic. It's about protecting your peace, your dignity, your self-worth. It's about refusing to play the game on their terms. Unpredictability isn't just a tactic, it's a statement. It says, "You don't control me, you don't define me. I am a force you cannot predict, cannot manipulate, cannot contain." This unpredictability isn't just felt in their mind. It seeps into their emotions. They start to feel the weight of your absence in ways they can't articulate. It's a gnawing sensation, a void that grows with every passing day. And the beauty of unpredictability is that it doesn't require any effort on your part. The silence, the absence, the unanswered questions, they do all the work for you. But here's the twist. Unpredictability doesn't just affect them, it transforms you. It breaks the chains of their expectations, freeing you to live on your terms. When you're no longer predictable, you're no longer confined by their narrative. You become the master of your own story, the architect of your own destiny, and that's a power few men ever claim. Number 4, the emotional spiral left in your wake. Walking away isn't just an act, it's an earthquake. It sends shockwaves through the life of the person you've left behind, tearing apart the foundation of their reality. At first they deny it. They tell themselves it's temporary, that you'll be back. But as the days turn into weeks, reality sets in. You're not coming back. And that's when the emotional spiral begins. Denial turns to anger. They lash out, blaming you for leaving, accusing you of being cold, selfish, heartless. But deep down, they know the truth. You left because they gave you no choice. And that truth eats away at them, turning their anger inward. They start to question themselves, their actions, their worth. The spiral tightens, pulling them into a pit of regret and self-doubt. This isn't about revenge. It's about justice. It's about letting them feel the weight of their actions, the consequences of their choices. Walking away doesn't just leave them, it leaves them with themselves. And for many people, that's the worst punishment of all. The emotional spiral is relentless. It doesn't let them rest, doesn't let them escape. Every moment of silence, every unanswered question, every reminder of your absence becomes a thorn in their side. They'll try to distract themselves, fill the void, move on. But it won't work, because walking away isn't just about leaving, it's about leaving an impression. And you? You're unforgettable. The spiral doesn't just affect their emotions, it affects their behavior. They start to act out, seeking validation, trying to prove they're okay. But beneath the surface, they're unraveling. The regret, the guilt, the longing, it's all there, simmering just beneath the surface. And the irony is, the harder they try to mask it, the more obvious it becomes. But here's the key. Their emotional spiral isn't your responsibility. You didn't create their chaos. You simply stopped absorbing it. Walking away isn't about punishing them. It's about liberating yourself. Their emotions, their regrets, their realizations, that's their journey, not yours. Your journey is forward, toward peace, growth, and fulfillment. And while they're stuck in the spiral, you're building a life they can only dream of. You're proving, not to them, but to yourself, that walking away was the right choice. That your worth isn't defined by their opinion, their approval, their presence. That you are stronger, wiser, and better for having walked away. The emotional spiral isn't just their experience, it's their reckoning. It forces them to confront the reality of who they are and what they've lost, and whether they ever admit it or not, they'll never forget the man who had the strength to walk away. Because you're not like most men. You don't stay where you're not valued. You don't settle for less than you deserve. You walk away. And that, more than anything, is what makes you unforgettable. Number 5. Stoicism in action, unapologetic detachment. Walking away is the ultimate test of Stoicism in action. It's not just about leaving a person or a situation. It's about detaching yourself from the chaos, the noise, and the emotional weight that has been dragging you down. Stoicism isn't about being emotionless. It's about mastering your emotions, about controlling what you can and letting go of what you cannot. And when you walk away unapologetically, you're living this philosophy to its fullest. Detachment is not weakness, it's strength. It's knowing when to stop fighting battles that cannot be won, when to let go of situations that cannot be salvaged. Most men cling to the hope that things will get better, that if they just try a little harder, give a little more, things will change. But not you. You've learned the hard way that sometimes the only way to win is to walk away. Walking away with unapologetic detachment means refusing to give explanations, refusing to justify yourself. You don't owe anyone a reason for choosing peace over chaos, for choosing yourself over a toxic relationship. Detachment is about owning your decisions, about standing firm in your choices. It's about saying, I don't need your approval to do what's right for me. This kind of detachment is rare. Most men are too afraid to walk away, too afraid of being alone, too afraid of what others will think. But you're different. You've faced the fear, the doubt, the uncertainty, and you've come out stronger. You've embraced the idea that your peace, your sanity, your happiness are worth more than anyone else's opinion. Walking away isn't just a decision, it's a statement. It's a declaration of your worth, your boundaries, your values. And when you do it unapologetically, without looking back, you send a message that's impossible to ignore. You will not be taken for granted. You will not be disrespected. You will not settle for less than you deserve. Detachment doesn't mean you don't care. It means you care about yourself enough to let go. It means you've realized that holding on to something toxic isn't love, it's self-destruction. It means you've chosen to prioritize your well-being over the illusion of connection, and that's a choice most men are too afraid to make. Number 6. The illusion of reconciliation. Reconciliation is a lie. It's a fantasy sold to you by a society that values comfort over growth, conformity over individuality. Walking away isn't about getting them to change, about making them see the error of their ways. It's about freeing yourself from a cycle of disrespect and pain. And yet, so many men fall into the trap of reconciliation, believing that if they just leave for a little while, they can come back to a better situation. This is the ultimate self-deception. When you walk away, you're not pausing the relationship, you're ending it. You're burning the bridge, shutting the door, and throwing away the key. The moment you entertain the idea of reconciliation, you've already compromised your decision. You've already given them power over you again. Reconciliation doesn't work because it's built on a flawed premise. The idea that someone who didn't value you before will suddenly value you now. But here's the hard truth. If they didn't see your worth when you were giving them everything, they won't see it now that you've walked away. People don't change because you left. They change because they want to. And if they didn't want to change before, they're not going to start now. When you walk away, you're not doing it to teach them a lesson. You're doing it to teach yourself one. You're teaching yourself that you don't need anyone else's validation to feel worthy, that you don't need anyone else's presence to feel complete. Reconciliation undermines that lesson. It says, I need you to change so I can feel better about myself. But you don't. You're better off without them, whether they change or not. Walking away is about finality. It's about closing the chapter, moving on, and never looking back. It's about breaking free from the cycle of hope, disappointment, and pain. And that's why reconciliation is so dangerous. It tempts you to reopen wounds that should have been left to heal. It lures you back into a situation that you've already outgrown. Don't let the illusion of reconciliation pull you back. Don't let the fear of being alone make you settle for less than you deserve. Walking away is your chance to start fresh, to build a life that reflects your values, your worth, your vision. And the only way to do that is to leave the past where it belongs, behind you. This isn't just about them. It's about you. It's about proving to yourself that you're strong enough to walk away, brave enough to let go, and wise enough to never look back. Reconciliation is a step backward. Walking away is a leap forward. And when you take that leap, you're not just leaving them behind, you're leaving behind the man you used to be, the man who stayed too long, gave too much, and asked for too little. You're becoming a new man, a stronger man, a man who knows his worth and refuses to compromise. And that man doesn't need reconciliation. He needs freedom. He needs peace. He needs a life that reflects the best of who he is. And that life begins the moment he walks away, never to return. Number 7, reclaiming your power. Walking away is the single most effective way to reclaim your power. When you stay in a situation where you're disrespected, overlooked, or taken for granted, you give away your power piece by piece. Every insult you let slide, every boundary you allow to be crossed, every moment you spend trying to prove your worth to someone who doesn't value it, you're losing yourself. But the moment you walk away, you take it all back, all at once. Think about it. The power they had over you wasn't physical, it was emotional. It was in their ability to make you doubt yourself, to make you feel small, to make you question whether you deserved better. But when you walk away, you break that chain. You remind yourself and them that your worth isn't up for debate, that your value isn't tied to their opinion, that you are your own man and no one gets to define you but you. Walking away shifts the dynamic completely. It forces them to confront a version of you they didn't think existed, a man who refuses to settle, who refuses to play by their rules. It makes them realize they never really had power over you, they only had the power you gave them. And now, that power is gone. But here's the part most men miss. Reclaiming your power isn't about taking control of them. It's about taking control of yourself. It's about deciding once and for all that you will no longer tolerate disrespect, chaos, or mediocrity. It's about choosing peace over conflict, growth over stagnation, self-respect over validation. And that decision, it changes everything. When you walk away, you send a message that's louder than words. I am not afraid to lose you. And that's what makes it so powerful. Most people thrive on the fear of loss. They count on you being too scared to leave, too scared to be alone. But when you walk away, you show them, and yourself, that you're not scared, that you'd rather stand alone in your truth than stay in their lies. Reclaiming your power isn't just about walking away. It's about staying away. It's about resisting the temptation to go back, to explain yourself, to seek closure. Because closure is a myth. The only closure you need is knowing you made the right decision. And the only way to prove that decision was right is to keep moving forward, no matter how hard it gets. You might feel the urge to turn back, to check in, to see how they're doing. Don't. That's how you lose your power all over again. Walking away is only the beginning. Staying away is the real test. It's in the moments of doubt, of loneliness, of second-guessing, that your strength is truly revealed. And when you pass that test, you don't just reclaim your power, you become unstoppable. Number 8. Burning bridges. Why it's necessary. Burning bridges is a concept most people fear, but it's a necessity when you're walking away. Some relationships, some situations, some connections are so toxic, so draining, that the only way to truly free yourself is to make sure there's no way back. Burning bridges isn't about anger or revenge, it's about clarity. It's about ensuring that you never have the option to return to what broke you in the first place. When you burn a bridge, you're making a commitment to yourself. You're saying, I deserve better, and I'm not willing to compromise. It's a declaration that your peace, your happiness, your growth are more important than the comfort of familiarity. And that commitment? It's what sets you free. Some will tell you to keep the door open, to leave room for reconciliation. Don't listen to them. Keeping the door open is just another way of keeping yourself trapped. It's an invitation to repeat the same mistakes, to endure the same pain, to give the same people the same opportunities to hurt you again. Burning the bridge is about closing that chapter for good. It's about ensuring that your future isn't tied to your past. But burning bridges isn't just about cutting ties, it's about building boundaries. It's about making it clear to yourself and others what you will and will not accept. It's about protecting your energy, your time, your heart. And the beauty of burning bridges is that it forces you to move forward. When there's no way back, the only option is to go ahead, to grow, to thrive. Burning bridges isn't easy. It requires strength, courage, and conviction. It means letting go of the hope that things will change, the illusion that people will suddenly become who you need them to be. It means facing the reality that some relationships, some connections, are beyond repair. And that's okay. Not every bridge is meant to be crossed again. Some are meant to be left behind. When you burn a bridge, you're not just leaving the person or situation behind. You're leaving behind the version of yourself that tolerated less than you deserved. You're leaving behind the doubts, the insecurities, the fears that kept you stuck. You're stepping into a new chapter, a new version of yourself, one that's stronger, wiser, and more self-assured. And here's the truth. The people who deserve to be in your life won't require you to burn bridges. They'll respect your boundaries, honor your worth, and support your growth. Burning bridges isn't about isolating yourself. It's about making room for the right people, the right opportunities, the right life. It's about creating a future that aligns with who you are and who you're becoming. So burn the bridge, light it up, watch it go up in flames, and feel the weight lift off your shoulders. Because with every bridge you burn, you're creating space for something better. And that's the kind of freedom most men only dream of. But you're not like most men. You don't settle. You don't compromise. You walk away and you never look back. And that's what makes you unstoppable. Number 9. What they learn in your absence. When you walk away, you force them to learn lessons they never wanted to confront. Your absence becomes their teacher, one that is ruthless, unapologetic, and impossible to ignore. Every moment they spend without you is a reminder of what they lost, of what they took for granted, and of the ways they failed to appreciate your presence. In your absence, they're left with nothing but their own thoughts, their own regrets. They begin to replay every interaction, every word, every moment, searching for answers. They wonder if it was something they said, something they did, or worse, something they didn't do. And the truth is, it's all of it. It's the culmination of their choices, their behaviors, their lack of gratitude. And now, it's too late. Your absence is a mirror. It forces them to look at themselves in ways they never had to before. When you were there, they could avoid accountability. They could shift the blame, make excuses, tell themselves it wasn't their fault. But now, with you gone, there's no one left to deflect to. They're left with the raw, unfiltered truth of their own actions or inactions. And that truth, it's devastating. But it's not just about what they lost, it's about what they realize. They start to see the value you brought into their life, the peace, the stability, the effort. They realize that what they thought was guaranteed was actually a privilege, one they abused. And whether they admit it or not, they'll never forget the impact of your absence. It lingers, like a shadow they can't escape, a reminder of the man they underestimated. And here's the most powerful part. You don't have to do anything. Your absence does all the work. You don't have to explain yourself, justify your decision, or seek validation. The silence is enough. The space you've created speaks louder than any words ever could. And in that silence, they're left to learn the lessons they avoided for so long. But don't be fooled. These lessons aren't for your benefit. They're not about making them change, making them better, or making them miss you. These lessons are theirs to carry, theirs to bear. Your journey is no longer tied to theirs. You've moved on, and their realizations, their regrets, their growth. That's their story, not yours. And that's the beauty of walking away. You leave, and life takes over. You're no longer responsible for their growth, their happiness, their understanding. You've given them the greatest gift you could, the opportunity to learn. And what they do with that opportunity, that's up to them. Number 10, building a better future. Walking away isn't the end of the story, it's the beginning. It's the start of a new chapter, one where you are the author, the protagonist, and the hero. When you walk away, you're not just leaving behind a toxic relationship or a draining situation. You're stepping into a future that's full of possibility, full of promise, and full of freedom. The future you're building is one where you are in control. It's a future where you set the terms, where you decide what you will and won't tolerate. It's a future where your peace, your happiness, and your growth come first. And that future, it's worth every step you took to walk away. But building a better future isn't just about setting boundaries. It's about raising standards. It's about deciding that from this moment forward, you will only allow people into your life who respect you, value you, and align with your vision. It's about surrounding yourself with relationships that uplift you, challenge you, and inspire you to be the best version of yourself. This isn't about closing yourself off or becoming bitter. It's about becoming intentional. It's about choosing quality over quantity, substance over superficiality. It's about creating a life that reflects your worth, your values, your aspirations. And that kind of life, it doesn't happen by accident, it happens by design. Walking away gave you the freedom to start over, to rebuild, to redefine what matters most to you. And now you have the power to create a life that's truly yours. A life where you wake up every day knowing you're exactly where you're meant to be, surrounded by people who see you, appreciate you, and support you. And the best part, the man you're becoming in this process, the man who knows his worth, who stands by his principles, who refuses to settle. The man who isn't afraid to walk away from what doesn't serve him because he knows what he deserves. That man, he's unstoppable. Building a better future isn't easy. It requires effort, intention, and resilience. But it's worth it. Every step you take, every decision you make, every boundary you set, it's all leading you to a life that's richer, fuller, and more meaningful than you ever thought possible. And that life? It starts now. So don't look back. Don't second-guess yourself. Don't let the fear of the unknown hold you back. You've already taken the hardest step. You walked away. Now it's time to keep walking, to keep building, to keep becoming the man you were always meant to be. Because your future isn't behind you, It's ahead, and it's waiting for you to claim it. Walking away is more than just a decision. It's a revolution. It's the moment you reclaim your power, your peace, and your dignity. It's the ultimate declaration that you will no longer tolerate disrespect, chaos, or mediocrity. You've learned that staying in situations that drain your soul is not love, it's self-betrayal. And when you walk away, unapologetically and without looking back, you're not just changing your life. You're setting the tone for who you are and what you stand for. This journey isn't easy, but it's worth it. Every step forward is a step toward a better, stronger, and more fulfilled version of yourself. You are not like most men who stay in fear, who settle, who compromise their worth. You are the man who chooses freedom over fear, self-respect over comfort, and growth over stagnation. You are the man who walks away and never looks back, and that makes you unstoppable. Remember this: walking away doesn't make you weak, it makes you powerful. It doesn't make you cold, it makes you wise. And it doesn't mean you're giving up, it means you're choosing yourself. That choice is your superpower, and it's the foundation of the extraordinary life waiting for you. Own it, live it, be it. If this message hit you in the heart, don't keep it to yourself. Share your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear your story. Are you ready to take that step and walk away from what's holding you back? Tell us. Let this be the day you take control of your life. And if this video resonated with you, make sure you hit that subscribe button. When you do, you're not just supporting this channel, you're helping this message reach men who desperately need to hear it. The more you engage, the more YouTube spreads this message, and together we can change lives, one man at a time.